Though I'm
Herzlich
not completely
willkommen
sold on
zurück
it.
zum neuen Part.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare
Meisterdetektiv. Blub 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 blub. Archivs Raincoat.
Then I guess we should do this next.
Letztens haben wir es
Do
versammelt.
what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions.
Machen es jetzt besser.
Remember what I said earlier? So even when you're stuck, there's always... And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it on!
Also da passiert so viel und ich bin so überfordert in diesem Spiel jetzt schon. Ich versuche aber den Part ein bisschen kürzer als die ersten beiden zu halten.
Let's work together as a team.
Kisten mit Loch, das hört sich aber jetzt für mich ja logischer an.
That's right. Nice. Nice.
Ich habe mich mal nochmal durchgehen lassen, was für Buchstaben da im letzten Part waren. Ich würde sagen, das passt. Macht ihr auf War Hancock oder was? Ei.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the... But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Aber wer war jetzt der wahrhafte Mörder, ne?
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he...
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back!
Da muss ich jetzt zurückwerfen, na super.
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy... Oh, I know. It lets us go.
Das erinnert mich irgendwie... Ah.
See?
Yeah,
But unfortunately,
drain a little bit of...
your lifespan.
My lifespan?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the late. Now that we have a new...
Let's give it a try.
Ja, an sich war das eine Lüge.
Solution keys are important to solving mystery. We are gonna expose the truth together!
Zilch was
Es ist nicht immer eine Sackgasse.
a bridge.
Eine Brücke ist was anderes.
See, didn't I? I'm so...
Well, we opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch.
If so...
But even if the... What if Amaterasu...
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Ah! The ground! It's falling!
You better...
Why? Oh,
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
ah!
Master, you better concentrate!
Ja. Okay. War er doch. Ups.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion.
Das könnte möglich sein.
That was definitely the real Zilch.
Nein, würde ich dann sagen. Also es war jemand anderes.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Aber wir waren ja nicht. Währenddessen. Hä?
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window.
Ja gut. Sie hatten ja geprüft, ob noch jemand an Bord ist, der... Also, sie hat den Herzschlag kontrolliert. Und er hat geguckt noch, ob andere lebende Menschen an Bord sind.
Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Boah, komm nicht mehr klar.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one...
Blood places a splatter search every master doesn't make mistakes.
Unter dem Bett
Right.
entweder
Right? Right?
oder hier in diesem Fach.
Here,
Wenn es ein Fach
that's
ist.
it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
Weiterer Kampf.
Jeez.
We're not done yet.
Shinigami...
I
Dass
can't
sie so
believe
motiviert
it.
ist, verstehe ich
So,
nicht.
I'm so jealous.
Ich kann es nicht nachvollziehen, dass sie so motiviert ist irgendwie. Ja, ist mal ein Spiel, wo ich meine Gehirnzellen ein bisschen anstrengen muss. Ein bisschen mindestens. Ah, ich muss hier klicken.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Yep.
Which means if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memory.
No, if I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the...
That corpse?
Und da ist er wieder. Moin.
Ah! Again!
Lange nicht
I
mehr
won't
gesehen,
let you
ne?
go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand...
I will not!
you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master. This could be the clincher.
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
Let's do it, Master.
Huh?
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyone. Hey.
Master!
Yeah.
I won't let you pass!
Vielleicht wäre am logischsten.
Enough of your nonsense!
That's right.
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. I won't let you pass! Enough of your
Am
nonsense!
besten passt.
You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Master!
Yeah.
I won't let you pass.
Wer dann nur sie eigentlich?
Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Master.
In that case,
I won't let you pass.
Muss ich den Schlüssel nehmen, aber er war doch größer als er, wenn ich nicht täusche komplett.
Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Master.
in that case,
I won't let you pass! Enough
Ja, du würdest sagen, abhängt.
of your nonsense!
that's right.
I won't let you pass!
So dummer.
Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch he didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense! I won't let you pass!
Ja, aber sie erkennt man ja noch. Und ihn erkennt man nicht. Ich verstehe es nicht. Muss unbekannt sein.
Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Master.
In that case,
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
Haben jetzt fast
I
jeden
won't let you
durch.
pass! Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Hä?
Master?
In that case,
Konnte ich ganz kurz überlegen. So, wir machen da weiter. Beim letzten Mal so.
I won't let you pass.
Weiß ich auch nicht, was ich machen soll. Aber wir nehmen Apex Slash, das wird das Logischste für mich.
Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who can replace Zilch. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth.
Ah, endlich. Ist er nicht mehr bald K.O.?
there's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed its affixes. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chest, so the corpse that was switched was affixes.
Ah, damn it! How could that?
Now we don't have to fight.
Even if that's true.
All right.
Er war sympathisch am Anfang.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the first and fifth cars were burnt was to switch, but the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so...
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who is already so leave me alone.
Hey, he ran away! After him!
Yeah.
You said the body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us, then when did that happen?
Ach du Heilige. Ist ja nicht so, dass die über alle Welten hier gehen. Also wenn wir immer noch im Labyrinth sind, dann goodbye. Wirklich goodbye, ey. Ah, jetzt teilt sich es wieder, na super. Wieder eine Teilung.
Where did he run off to?
Ich kann es nicht lesen.
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
Und da lang. Was darf?
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he...
No, that's impossible. Impossible! Impossible. 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 Impossible!
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him until there's...
If they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked. Shut. The door's locked. Train is moving. We know the train never stops once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occur during the train's operation.
This is the truth! No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car... When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and... Forget the shaking and the blackout! They were nothing but coincidences! The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
No.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery! No, it was due to the The blackout occurred...
Zack. Ich versuch's, diesen Part zu
Master,
beenden.
you...
The failed main If so, then
So maybe the culprit broke the main... He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
but the train never stopped. The operation log confirms so I don't think.
Then what? But you're
Ach, aber wenn man leicht.
I knew it! Mysteries block... Anything block... So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car.
Aber weswegen mal wieder?
If that's true, what exactly happened?
Ich habe so ein komisches Gefühl, dass gleich wieder das gleiche passiert, was
If it's
eben
related
passiert
to the
ist.
body being
Well, as his mentor, I better think hard
Da
too.
holt gleich wieder ihre
Main
riesen
control
Box
system
raus und dann geht's.
failing. Oh yeah! What? There was a blackout, right? But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's
Ihre
right.
Box jetzt im Moment
Whatever
wieder
it
raus.
was, it was strong enough. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what?
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? But it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing!
Sorry.
Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Heilküsse, natürlich.
Puzzle it out!
Jetzt klappt der Controller nicht.
So bored!
Passiert.
Twirling, twirling,
Gute
twirling.
Frage.
I can't wait.
Ich gebe ihr immer beides.
Twirling, twirling,
So.
twirling.
Boah, das hilft mir auch nicht wirklich weiter.
Made it in the nick of time. That's right.
Verdammt. Ja, Nummer neu.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control if
Weißt du, aus
so,
diesem
then the
Buchstaben
main control
Wort
system's failure.
So maybe the culprit broke. He must have
rauszuhauen.
But the train. So what?
been.
Wir überspringen mal dieses Gespräch.
Anything.
Mit ihrer Sense, ey. Ich wusste, dass wieder so ein Wort jetzt gesucht wird, wo ich das gesehen habe, und sie ihre Box raus und wir springen wieder
Oh, yeah, there was.
in den Strand.
That's what it caught. If it.
Aber ich weiß jetzt, welches Wort gesucht wird. Ich war einfach zu langsam im Schießen, muss ich mal sagen.
Try to solve it, lickety split. Tick tock, tick tock.
So.
Nice. Keep that up. That's right. That's right.
Entkoppelt. Und mach wieder einen auf Boa Hancock. Etienne. Ah nee, doch nicht. Oder? Doch. Und hinterher.
Could it be that the first car was separated?
Huh? Separated.
Yeah. The first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's. Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
Ja.
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Watch out! Ah! There it is again! It's.
How much longer?
Now's not the time.
Hilfe.
Again?
Wieder so ein Stein.
We need to resolve the mystery at hand.
Transportiert. Über den Waggon. An sich, würde ich sagen. Über den Wagen. Oder nicht. Ja.
Even though the first car was right,
Seems like you lay it all up.
Ich würde mal Wagen sagen, würde mir am logischsten sich für mich anhören.
Puzzle it out.
Über einen Wagen, würde ich mal sagen.
Nice.
Ah,
No, no, no.
nie finden.
Nice. Great.
Weil es ist so schwer wie die anderen.
that's right.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense. Shut up!
Was ist mit dem denn passiert?
The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down.
wird
Stay
mich beruhigen.
calm. How could you swap the position of the first? If I can answer that, I can solve. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. Something happened to the train then, too.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth.
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat.
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing.
Mal wieder die Beweisführung gleich sehe ich kommen.
Because they're all wrong from the very beginning. So it shook twice near the tunnel.
Nee, warte mal. Um den String.
What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
This is the truth! No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, the first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by car 1 separating. After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks. This is when the train shook for the second.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for us. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the 5th car. In other words, it becomes the 6th car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Aphex's...
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've done...
No, I'm not wrong. I will prove it to you.
Try to solve it, lickety-split!
Ich überlege gerade, was hört sich denn am logischsten an? Ja, ich bin ein bisschen bei den Höranzahlen über 5, also ab 5.
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
Ah, okay, ich weiß es, ja gut. War jetzt ein bisschen dumm von mir, aber...
That's right!
4. Das ist eine logische Schlussfolgerung mal von mir.
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, car...
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So, it wasn't broken. The fourth car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real fifth car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, then all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other car 1. If there was another car 1, then for example, the way the
You mean when you use the fire extinguisher? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. And that's how they pulled off. It was all a trap to Zilch!
All right, we're up.
Boah.
That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me for seeing your potential.
Ich muss jetzt aber so sagen, danke fürs Zuschauen. Bin jetzt im 4. heran. Und bestimmt kommt noch eine Menge auf uns zu, weil das wäre echt so ein Stickputz gewesen. Danke fürs Zuschauen und dann tschüss bis nächstes Mal. Bye bye.